Hey y'all. So I just had my therapy appointment. I must really love y'all if I'm coming out here. I just washed my hair and needed to hop on therapy. Thank you, Grace Eli, for this beautiful hair wrap. I just had my therapy appointment and we talked about radical acceptance. Full transparency, your girl over here struggling with perimenopause. I'm turning 49 next week, and this perimenopause kicking my butt. Some things have gotten better, but this brain fog, this ear buzzing, and the itching, this, in the words of the young man that I follow, this cannot be of the kingdom. I just don't believe God decided at 40 to an indefinite number of years old to set us on fire and dry us out at the same time. It cannot be of the kingdom. But one thing we talked about is radical acceptance. And when she said it, I was like, oh, well, what does that have to do with menopause? And it made me think back to our grandmothers and our mothers saying, oh, so-and-so going through the change. And she said that's exactly what this process is. It is somewhat of a metamorphosis into a new version of yourself. And this is what she's encouraging me to look at this process as a metamorphosis, as a new version of who I'm becoming. And I told her, I said, sometimes I feel like I'm standing in the middle of a storm and just kind of looking around, and I don't know how to stop it, but I also don't know how to get through it because I've been the get through the storm girl. And that is a part of the change of accepting. Maybe you're no longer the get through the storm girl. Maybe you're no longer the person who tries to stop the storm. Maybe you are now the person who is sitting in radical acceptance of the storm, right? And that was eye opening for me because there is a level of control that I need to relinquish in order for me to even see the success that I desire. And I offer that to you to say, sometimes we have to make a radical change and and accept things in a radical way in order for us to not fight through the storm, not to figure out how to stop the storm, but really to endure and stand strong in the midst of the storm. I that was just a moment for me where I was like, as simple as that is, as simple as that is, what are you going to do that is radically accepting something? Radical change, a radical acceptance of a change. And I offer that, like I said, because I'm really in this place of stepping into 49, feeling really good about who I am, the direction that life is going. But there are those brain fog moments, ear ringing moments. There are those things that make me realize, oh, you're not 25, you're not 35, you're not 45. And it's okay to not have the expectation of yourself today that you did 20 years ago. What are you willing to radically accept in this moment?